This video, we are going to see about binary files. In binary files, data and suitable for images files, video files, audio files. And when we are start to read a file from binary, it will be decoded. Then only we can read easily. So in this program, we are going to see Happy New Year 2020 will be written into the file story.tat file in binary mode. So before we are going to write the file, we have to encode it. So using the method encode ASCII format, we can use a ASCII format or UTF inverse code format. It will be used to store the data in the story.dat file in the text format. So using the function write, the encoded string will be written into the file story.tat. Next, we can read the data, the Happy New Year 2020 from the story.dat file using the read functions. Actually, it will be stored in the binary format. So we want to see in that human readable format in the running mode. We have to use the decode function string dot decode and then ASCII format. Afterwards only we can see this. If we don't use string code, then it will come in with different symbols. So we couldn't read. So if you want to read it correct format, we have to decode the string what we read from the file stored.dat. And next we are going to how to read an image and also write an image from the particular binary files. In this program we are going to make one copy of the image. See here, first we are opening the files burst.jpg file, and it will be written into the file new burst.jpg. That means the same copy will be created in the different name. So we're reading the content from the birds and then it will be written into the new birds and then close the two files. So actually see here, birds.jpg will be make a copy in the new birds.jpg. Like image PDF also we can make it a copy of my PDF to new 12th PDF. See, we are opening the my PDF file and it will be written into the new 12 PDF files. That means the same copy will be made it. And next, see, first we are seeing how to make a copy PDF file. In this video, we are going to read the text from the PDF file. So in the PDF file contain two pages. Okay, we are going to read the second page's content. Sorry, first page's content we are going to read. So before that, we have to install the module uh, py pdf2 module we have to install, and then open that my pdf file and create the object for pdf file object, that is a file object. And next we have to create the object for pdf file reader. Using that only we can do that pdf functions. So we have to create the pdf file reader object. That object name is pdf reader, and num pages means it display the number of pages. It's one of the method of pdf file reader. So pdf object reader object dot num pages giving, so it will display the how many pages. Here in this pdf file totally 2 pages, so output will be display 2. And next we have to create the page object to access the page. So pdf reader object dot get page of 0. So we are going to read the content from the first page. So we have to create the page object. Through the page object only we can read the text in the particular pdf file. So Using the extract text method, okay, we are going to read the text from that particular page. Here the page object point out the get page of 0. So we are going to read the content from the first page. And next, how to write the list in the binary file. So here considered list is 20, 40, 50, 10, 90. All are integers values. So while we are writing the list into the binary file, we have to use the method byte array, because directly we can't write the sequence object list. We have to convert. Okay, so in this case it is allowed only the byte array supports only the integers value. So list we can't give the multi type of values, string we can't give, float can't give, only the integers alone we can give. So using the byte array, this will be stored like that, so we can't read in this format. Okay, and next we are going to read the list what we have written already. We are going to read. Simply open the file in a read binary mode, and we have to convert that list of file object dot read. Then only it will be converted into the list format. Then we can see in the script mode, in the script interactive mode. And next, see in this previous slide, we have seen that list only allow the integer values. If we want to give the different type of values, we can use the pickle module. So not only list, we can use dictionary, tuples, other sequences also we can. Pickle modules we are using. And pickling means converting the list or a list and then dictionary tuples. It will be converted into the byte stream before writing the data. And pickling means it's the opposite operations, the converting that byte stream to the particular sequence type. So it has two methods, dump and load method. Dump is used to write the objects into the file. So its syntax of dump is object to write, two parameters, object to write and file object. Object to write means we can give that that sequence object, list or object, or dictionary objects. What we are using the sequence, a particular sequence object. File object is name of the file. Open time array, we give the object, that is a file object. And load methods, it is used to read the object from the particular file. So reading data will be assigned to some variable such as a container objects, and load of only one parameter, that is a file object. See example how to we are going to write the list. So first we have to pickle module is imported, and consider the list one is different type of data, integer mixed with string. Okay, so this one we are going to write into the file mixed data dot dat, and using the method dump pickle module dot dump of that sequence object comma file object name is new file. Then we are printing the data saved. So this message come like that. CPU after executing this program, if you are opening and seeing that mixed data dat, it will come like that. This is the data content. So we are going to read the content in a human readable format using the method pickle dot load of the file object. And now you can see in the output screen we can read what we have stored. We can read like list. We can store the dictionary also using dump method. See here the dictionary name is stu, and roll number 123. It's a list of integers, and name Rosie Jasmine Daisy is a list of strings. So different type of data in dictionary. we are going to write in the file txt1.txt file. Even though it is a txt file, but we are giving the mode binary mode. So data will be stored in the binary format only. See, and dump and then name of dictionary, comma, the file object. So data saved like this. And next we are going to read this content from this dist1.txt file using the method load by pickle.load of the concern of file object. It will be assigned to the variable student and it will be printed. See like that. What we store, same way we can see in that output screen. And next we can store the two different dictionary data in a single file. See here, the first dictionary name is STU1 and second dictionary name is STU2. This two dictionary also you want to write now how to use two times the dump method. The file name of the file is tic2.tat in a right binary mode. So pickle.dump of the student one first dictionary object comma the file object. Likewise, second dictionary object st2 comma file objects, and then you can close it. See, two different dictionaries are saved now in that tict2.tat file. Read the same way using the load method. The student 1 equal to pickle.load of the name of the file object is given for the file dict2.dat. So the first dictionary, it will be say stored in the file student 1 and second dictionary will be stored in the student 2 variable. So now we can display that. So we can see that content. Thank you.